Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Gamer Diva and today we are going to be playing Deathloop. I saw this game on Itch.io and it looked pretty interesting with the art style. I don't know the game, but I feel like once you guys see it, you're gonna be like, oh, this looks like this one game. Yes, it is. Not related, but it takes inspiration from it. Again, you're gonna see it and you're gonna know the art. Yeah, I say let's just jump right into it. I'm actually pretty excited. I've been seeing this on Itch.io, so I'm pretty intrigued to see what the game is all about. If you're new to this channel, welcome. We do a lot of playthroughs on this channel, some fun, some horror. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. Please leave a like, and let's just get right into it. This is Deathloop. All right, here we go. Move my mouse down a little. Who are you? Oh, there's talking, guys. I hope. Don't mind my MacBook. I just want to turn it up so you guys can hear.
You don't remember, do you?
You open your mouth, but before you can utter a single word, the voice suddenly cuts you off.
Happiness or freedom? What would you choose?
I feel like I would gain happiness from being free, so I'm gonna say freedom.
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
All right, here we go. Great intro so far. Whoa! Morale. Hey, how long are you gonna stand there? You look around in confusion. It seems you're standing in front of the school. Snap out of it, weirdo. We're already 15 minutes late. Interesting. Before you could say a single word, the orange-haired girl grabbed you by the arm and dragged you with her. A few minutes later, the two of you stood side by side, facing a packed classroom. The teacher looked at you for a few seconds before facing the class and making an announcement. Attention, everyone. Today we welcome 2 new transfer students. Can you do me a favor and introduce yourselves to the class? My name is Morale. I look forward to meeting you all. Morale spoke as she addressed the class. Everyone's gaze turned to you now. You should introduce yourself. Who are you? Oh, can I do it now? What just happened? What did I do? Whoa. It's not letting me type, guys. You hear me typing and click-clacking? I left it blank. You face the rest of the class and speak. It's very nice meeting you all. Please call me. All eyes were suddenly on you, or more precisely, on Morale, as the two of you took your designated seats. That's right, today is your first day at Sandy High School. You and Morale moved to the city last week and decided to transfer to this school. This makes complete sense, but you can't help but feel like something is really off here. The teacher let out another long sigh and went on with the lecture. A few hours later, it was finally lunchtime. I will say, introducing yourself in class when you're new is probably one of the most nerve-wracking things you had to do in school. I'm heading to the admin office to finalize your registration. Want me to come with? That won't be necessary. You have more important things to do anyway. This place will be your home for a while, so you should go around and get yourself acclimated to your new surroundings. Maybe buy us some lunch while you're at it. Looks like Morale didn't feel like waiting in line, so she shoved the boring job onto you. See ya. Morale then turned around and left. You could see some of your new classmates wanting to chat with her, but she just completely ignored them and left. She sounds popular. Okay, what now? Should you head straight to the cafeteria, or maybe you should wait until the cafeteria clears out a little bit? Perhaps you could look around for a bit. Where do you want to go? If I was a new student in the school, I would probably check out the roof if I had access. You leave your classroom and head toward the roof. After climbing a few flights of stairs, you finally reach the roof. Very beautiful. The view from here is breathtaking. You can pretty much see the whole city from up here. You keep looking around in awe when suddenly... Huh? It seems you're not alone up here. What's happening to me? There's someone else. Why am I staticky? Someone who's lying on the ground a few meters away from you. You slowly approach them while keeping an eye on your surroundings. The more you approach, the closer their face came into view. But for some reason, you can't make out their face. Everything feels distorted somehow. The closer you get to them, the more distorted your vision becomes. You need to get close. You need to get closer to them. Only then you will be able to make out their face. Only then will you be able to tell who they are. Every fiber of your being is suddenly screaming for you to stop. To turn around and look away. The music's kind of like to pretend you never came here in the first place, but you continued approaching until they were right in front of you. What will you do now? I'm looking at them! You lower your head and stare straight at their face, refusing to look away. The person lying on the ground suddenly, I'm very scared, opens his eyes. What? What? You look around in confusion. It seems you're standing in front of the school. Snap out of it, weirdo. What? Before you could say a single word. Okay, well, this is obviously familiar. Was I not supposed to go to the roof? Obviously, it happened. Now we're back here. Will it let me write it this time? No. Okay, cool. Yeah, we went through this. So I apologize, guys, if I'm kind of like... I don't see a skip, so... I'm also making sure I'm not missing any change in dialogue. Okay, maybe it'll give me the choice again. We're not going to go to the roof again. Let's do the library this time. Since it's giving me the choice of choosing something different, I will choose something different. You leave your classroom and head straight to the library. But, as expected, the place was empty. Everyone must be in the cafeteria right now. You turn around ready to leave when... Whoa! You're not the blue lady. What? Who are you? Who am I? Key? What are you doing in the library? A strange girl wearing an even stranger attire was standing in front of you the whole time. But for some reason, you didn't notice her presence until she spoke. Did she send you here? You take a step back and introduce yourself. Is that your real name? I don't have a name. The strange girl suddenly approached you and stared you in the eyes. I see. So that's who you really are. I wonder if this is another one of her plans. Or is this a test? Beautiful song. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Is this his test for me? Speak! Did he send you? How can I perish? How can I die? Letting you know, guys, if this happened to me in real life where someone is yelling these things at me, I would be like, you are kind of loony. The strange girl started shaking your body. She wouldn't be shaking me. Her tone and facial expression didn't change one bit, but you can tell she was freaking out right now. Let go of me, regular. Not even with an exclamation point. Oh, I apologize. You're right. If this is a test, then I'm going about it the wrong way. I'm sorry, and I look forward to being evaluated by you, observer. The strange girl suddenly bowed to you and left the room. You stood there completely confused for a moment before you let out a sigh and left. You head to the cafeteria. Okay, so now I just goes to the cafeteria. What was the roof thing about? Maybe that was supposed to go there first? It's time to stand in line and buy lunch for you and Moral. However, no matter where you look, the cafeteria is completely empty. Not a single student around. This makes no sense. Even though you did show up late to avoid the crowd, it's still lunchtime. The school cafeteria should not be empty right now. You keep looking around in confusion when someone suddenly appears in front of you again. Cece. She's blue. It's you. Oh God, it's really you. Cece suddenly jumped on you and gave you a tight hug. How did you get here? I'm super happy to see you again, but I don't understand. How are you here? You're in complete control. You're you. Cece stares at you in confusion. Her expression displayed both happiness and fear. Seems she's hoping you'll be able to answer her questions and put her mind at ease. Sadly, however, you're as confused, if not more confused, than she. So you simply take a step back and explain everything that happened to you so far. Really? So you just found yourself at the front gate of the school? Just like that. You nod your head. What about before that? How did you get here? How did you find this? Before Cece could even finish her words, a loud voice interrupted your conversation. Good, you're both here. I finalized your registration. Congratulations, you're officially a candidate now. Question mark? Don't worry, I'll explain everything soon enough. But first, let's get the other candidates in here. Moral spoke as she snapped her fingers. 6 other people suddenly showed up in the cafeteria. Am I a man? What the hell is happening, Naz? Oh, there's men here. Yo, dudes, how did I teleport to the cafeteria? Hassan. Did I finally awaken my superpowers? This must be part of the test. Key. Whoa, I'm kind of loving her. Look at the frog and snake. Sick. Wow, that was so cool. Zero. Felt like I was floating in space for a moment there. Teleport me again. Teleport? Oh my god, I didn't even read her name. And Jack. Okay, enough delays, let's begin. First, let me congratulate you all on surviving the first trial of the game. The first trial, Carmine. Yes, every person in this school was a potential candidate. I say was because except for you eight, the rest have been killed off. What? Morale. This school was set specifically for this trial. You were all transferred here and your memories were manipulated. Those with a weak will, with a pitiful presence. The observers of this world simply accepted their new reality and went on with their lives. They attended classes, stood in line at the cafeteria, and enjoyed a carefree high school life, not once stopping or wondering how they even got here in the first place. Pitiful NPCs. However, you eight were different. You saw through this fake existence. You refused to look away and accept this sweet lie. You questioned your reality. And for that, you're still alive. So if I would have looked away on the roof, would I have died? And the game would have, restarted? However, the game has just begun. And your continuous survival is not yet assured. After all, only one of you eight will leave this place alive. Why the hell are you doing this? You're playing a pretty sick game, little girl. Who do you work for? You two are asking the wrong questions. Or rather, you're asking them at the wrong time. Hi, you're so right, Orange Daughter. They should be asking you about the second trial. The second trial. I guess since she called this high school experiment the first trial, then that could only mean there's going to be more. Correct, Carmine. The second trial is the real main event. It's the real reason you're all here. In order to pick the winner among you, you eight will be playing a certain game. The game has many names and many different iterations. However, the most common name for it is the werewolf game. Right, I feel you, girl. CC. The fucking social deduction game? Is this some sort of joke? You want us to play a children's game? I wouldn't take it lightly if I were you, Jack. The second trial might be based on the werewolf game, but the consequences are very real. You won't be role-playing around. You will become the roles you're given. Roles? Standing among you right now is a real killer. She will target and seek your death without any hesitation. Your only chance at survival is exposing the killer and voting them off at the end of your day. Standard werewolf rules. However, in addition to the killer and innocent role, there are 3 additional special roles. First, the guardian angel role. The person with the guardian angel role will be able to choose and protect one another person each night. If the guardian angel chooses to protect the person the killer targets, then congratulations. You have managed to prevent the killer from claiming their victim. The second role is the vigilante role. The person will the vigilante role is able to target and kill one person each night. However, targeting and killing anyone who is not the killer will result in the vigilante killing themselves. Pretty fair trade-off if you ask me. Finally, the third and last role is the detective role. The person with the detective role is able to investigate one person each night to determine if they are the killer or not. However, convincing others about your findings without exposing your role to the killer is a whole other matter. Excuse me, guys. As you can see, each role has its advantages and disadvantages, ensuring a fair trial. Now, to end this explanation, I would like to remind the killer that targeting someone during the daytime is completely forbidden. Breaking this rule, or any other rule for that matter, will result in the offender being immediately killed. Every single Every single one of you is implanted with a small chip in your brain. The chip is completely attached to your optic nerve and is able to witness anything you see. Upon the discovery of any rule infringement, the chip will automatically release a powerful electric surge through your nerves, thus frying your brain and immediately killing you. You planted something in our brain? As long as you don't break the rules, you have nothing to worry about. Dots are correct in this situation. Now, unless you have other questions about the game, I will be seeing you at sunset. Moral then walked past you and you walked toward the exit. You all kept following her with your gaze when suddenly she stopped and turned around. She was looking back at all of you, but you could swear she was looking straight into your eyes. Why is everything red? Welcome back to the Null game. Ooh, what's happening? If you guys could see my face, my jaw is dropped. I hope this song is not going to be a copyright issue. Hopefully it's not. Wow, what an introduction, guys. I was not, and this is the second one? Whoa. Okay. I chose freedom. Okay, guys, that was Deathloop. I am pretty intrigued. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. By this game, it seems like it's gonna be a pretty long game, so this is officially gonna be part 1 of Deathloop. I definitely want to keep playing this and see where the story goes. Am I gonna be the killer? She keeps looking at me. What's going on? Really enjoying it. If you guys haven't yet, please leave a like for the video and leave a comment if you guys do want to see me keep playing this. I'm gonna keep playing this regardless. I'm really interested in it. And also what you guys think of the game so far. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. And of course, if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe. I've been really enjoying making videos for the channel and finding new games to play and put out for you guys. It's been really fun, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This was Deathloop. I am the Gamer Diva, and I will be signing off. Bye, guys.